Hi all, welcome back to Cardelian Moon. We are here to do your weekend reading. Apologies for not getting to you yesterday. It's just one of those days. You know how things go occasionally. This will be a general reading, all signs. Well, what's the time? Yeah, I'll probably get through to Virgo and then have to do the others afterwards. I'm going to start with Taurus because it is their birthday season. Cards are flipping already, bear with us. Wow. Okay, yes, so I will start with Taurus because it's their birthday season. Work through till Virgo. They are general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. Do not forget to check out your moon, rising and Venus. Because they are general, energies could go one way or the other. And oh, you've already got maybe Taurus. And cards transgender. Okay, so we got all that out of the way, all that gumph. If you are new, welcome aboard. Grab a chair, sit your bum down, get comfy, and we will see where we are going. And hopefully something will resonate with you. Taurus, you are on a roll. You are on an absolute, oh, okay. You are on an absolute roll. Let's see what's going on with you, my lovelies. Well, a new love offer, possibly from a Sagittarius. Okay, or this could be you finding a new emotional beginning within yourself this weekend. Okay, it could be you realigning your emotions. I think, what was going on to you? Were you emotionally turning your back on something, walking away from something? I'm trying to remember. I know there was a new start for you starting this week. From what I'm trying to remember, menopausal brain takes a while to kick in. But yes, this is definitely some new emotional beginning or possibly a new relationship, something that's going to feel more balanced, more in line for you, okay? We've also got the High Priestess and a very strategic card. This card can sometimes mean that the battle's been lost but the war's not over. Do you not remember? I feel with these two coming out together, it's more, you know how to work it this time, you know how to play it. It's all about the strategy and the not underhanded strategy. It's about knowing exactly what you're doing now. You know exactly what you're doing now with relationships, what you're prepared to tolerate and what you're not. And I feel that with this new relationship that's coming in, or this new emotional beginning, you've got a handle on it now. You haven't just got a handle on it emotionally, because we've got the cups here. You've got a handle on it mentally. You've got a handle on it intuitively. Okay, so good start. Let's see what your maybe was. Someone crying over spilt milk. This could be a totally different message. I feel this is a different message, actually. This is for someone else. Someone's, as I said, I always call it the crying over spilt milk card. But it's more about, I've just realised that sign to my son is still on the thing, on the door. Sorry, forgot about that. Just ignore it. Pretend it's not there. If I don't put it directly within his eye line when he walks in through the door, he doesn't see it. So, anyway. Neither here nor there. Nothing to do with his autism, just because it's a bloke, I think. Just joking, guys. Just joking. Okay, so yeah, we've got someone crying over spilt milk. It could very well, I don't feel this is you. I feel this is probably someone you've turned your back on, or something you've walked away from has made someone feel a bit sad and down. But I feel, if I'm honest, I feel it was kind of deserved. So don't lose any sleep over it. Don't lose any sleep over it, Taurus. How others feel is not your concern. Yes, we can be compassionate, but sometimes if somebody has deserved a kick in their bits, then, and they've received a kick in the bits, then karma. What goes around comes around. My humble opinion. Okay, Gemini, what have we got for you, my little angels, my little home team, my little twins, my fellow twins, my star siblings? Let's see what we got for you. I know where my weekend's going. Quite look forward to it, if I'm honest. Right, let's see. Oh, what one? Okay, yep. Oh, for those of you that are new, my guide sits here. You might often see me go, oh, blah, blah, blah. We're quite direct with each other. We're quite blunt with each other, but we do love each other. So sometimes you'll hear me go, oh, shut up, and things like that. It's not me telling you to shut up. It's me telling him to shut up. And he slaps me around the back of the head quite a lot. But we do love each other, really. He's going, no, we don't. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Shut your face. Right. Gemini, that one, okay. I keep getting earth sign cards and communication coming up for Gemini constantly. Earth sign card, your Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. Communication, fire sign, obviously your fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. But this card is about, oh, get in there. No, you want that one. Okay, sorry. Oh, I didn't know. yeah. Some of us are definitely dealing with communication regarding work. Some people are a little worried about losing something, but we have got there's definitely some sort of communication with earth signs. We had this during the week as well, didn't we? I personally, have heard from an earth sign thinking about it. Yeah, not the earth sign I expected to hear from, but yes, I have heard from an earth sign. But there's more communication again this weekend. Some earth sign is chatting to us about something. Let's see if I can find out what. Or it could be something to do with work, my darlings. Actually, for some of you, I feel it's something to do with, for those where we're talking about work and not an earth sign, I feel the boss man is coming in to let you know that there's been a fuck up in your tax or your national insurance or something like that. And you're like, no, fuck off, it's mine. I earn that money. Yeah, or you've been overpaid or something along them lines and something has to go back. Something has to go back, I'm afraid. And you're like, or not being paid overtime or, you know, something along them lines. It's something along them lines. Okay. Excuse me. Barley, bum up. There's too many there, so I'm going to put them back in. Sorry about the sniffing. My hay fever is bad, and this Wally forgot to take her hay fever tablets for 2 or 3 days in a row. And I live in the countryside surrounded by rapeseed. And I wonder why I've had a headache all week. Tit. With a capital T. But I will take some. Now I've remembered where I've put them. Don't get old, people. I'm telling you. Do not get old. Right. What else we got for our Geminis, please? Any more messages for our Gems? Anytime today would be nice. Thank you. Some of us may be travelling. Some of us may be getting a message from an earth sign or something along them lines or something to do with some of us with regards, if it's about, all right, big teethy woman, if it's about work and then being a mess up with the not paying overtime or the mess up with the national insurance or tax, and they're like, right, you owe us cash or something like that, you're going to basically be saying on your bike, getting your shit and moving on to a different job, okay? Because I do feel this is some sort of piss take if it's to do with work, all right? So you might be going up yours and moving on. If it is to do with an earth sign getting in contact with you, I feel this earth sign is Theo. Oh, not on my bed. Oi. No, not you. Theo. Theo, get back down here. Oi. Defiant fuckers, cats. I love him, but defiant. Anyway, if it is an earth sign, Gems, okay, and that you're dealing with, I feel they're trying to pull you back in again. Okay, they're trying to, I feel this may be someone you've been estranged with. I feel they're quite a distance away from you. They've either been a distance away from you emotionally, mentally, or they are actually physically a distance away from you. And they're trying to pull you back in, and there's going to be some sort of communication, and either they're coming to you or you're going to them. We'll leave it at that, Gems. Yeah, I've definitely got 2 messages there. One about work, one about blah, blah, blah. An earth sign. Interesting. I expected a fire sign to pop up, if I'm honest. Definitely I've still got that wish stuck to my window. I've got 2 wishes stuck to my window now. Some little spider has built a cobweb on my window outside. And I always leave the cobwebs if they're on the outside of the window, because it stops the flies coming in. And summer is coming. But I've got 2 little dandelion seeds with the white fluffy bits still attached. So as far as I'm concerned, I've got 2 wishes on my window. I'm quite happy about that. Okay, Cancer, where are we at for you? You want that one? Boom. There you are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, so guessing you're feeling very, very much like yourself today, Cancer. For the weekend, feeling very, very much like yourself. It's a lot. That's too many. And they're not theirs. Right, so look, I'm just going to tell you, this is for someone around you, okay? Someone around you is someone who you've known a long time, is a little bit all screwed up inside their head at the moment, Cancer. Okay, this is someone you may not have seen for a while. They may be approaching you soon and letting you know that they ain't doing so well, and they'll probably be asking for a bit of help. Okay, that's some of you, but the rest of you are moving on in your own glorious energy, or moving forward, I should say, from whatever situation you are dealing with, or moving towards a situation that you are interested in your own right. But you're hesitant. So there you go. You're moving forward. You're doing really, really well. And then all of a sudden you slam on the brakes. Slam on the brakes and almost get stuck. We're doing what you're doing. Let's have a look. Whoa, okay. Some dealings with the fire sign, probably Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It's someone of the opposite sex who you consider quite passionate, quite sorry, this is how I'm reading these. Let me put them in order for you. Okay, intuitively, it's someone you feel is they're quite highly sexed. They're quite passionate. You feel a real chemistry between them, and you've started to make a move towards them, and for some reason you've halted and you're stuck. For some reason you're stuck. Now, whether this being stuck is to do with work or to do with another situation, you'd know. The cards aren't telling me, but for some reason you were heading forward and you were quite happy heading forward, and now something's put the brakes on it. Or it could be someone doing this with you, obviously. Like I said, energies. See what else we got for you, Cancer, for the weekend. That one. It's definitely about some sort of passionate new beginning with someone who I mean, this could be a fire sign. It could be your Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but I feel it's more someone you perceive as highly sexed, very passionate. The chemistry between you two is like sparks. Like, you know, you could walk in the room, you could be in a room full of people, and, you know, half the people in the room would, even if you were just talking normally or not even standing next to each other, half the people could feel the tension, the sexual tension between you two. But I don't know why you've halted. Hopefully you know why you've halted. For some reason you have slammed on those brakes, and you slammed them brakes on hard for some reason, because it's going to create conflict somewhere. You feel it's going to create conflict, or I feel actually for some of you, you're worried that if you do actually approach this person, they're going to go, whoa, fucking hell, that's not what our things are between us. And it's not that they're not sexually attracted to you, it's that I always feel it's like a vulnerability. Your feelings towards this person have changed. I feel it probably started off as quite just a sexual thing, and your feelings towards this person have changed, and now you're worried that if you approach them and let them know your emotions, or they've recently said something to you that has made you slam on the brakes, but you still see them as sex on legs, to be fair, or they see you as sex on legs. Like I said, energies one way or the other. But it's what someone's worried it's going to create arguments somewhere. Let me just see, where would these arguments be? What are you trying to say about these arguments? You want that one up there? Let me just get one more for you, Cancer. I can't just leave it like that. That one, because it'll be a big change. It will be a big change, major life change for both of you, I feel. And this is why you're worried it's going to create conflict, and that's why you slam the brakes on. What's your maybe? Could be an air sign, or in moving forward towards this, it's going to create a lot of legalities, I feel. Interesting, Cancer. Interesting weekend. Where am I? Have I done Cancer? Right, Leo. Leo, let's see where we're at with you. I haven't missed it. I feel like I've missed someone. Leo. No, I think you're right, Liz. Leo, Leo, Leo. Oh, and then, okay. What way? Now what one? Okay. Oh, see, you really dropped them. Wally. Right. Doing as I'm told with the shuffling, obviously. Right, Leo. Oh, straight off the bat. Ouch. Okay. So, Leo, we have got, you had this a lot. In fact, this card keeps popping up for you. Are we not learning some sort of lesson here, Leo? Because I feel this has come up for you, I don't know, in the last 4 or 5 readings, this has probably come up about 3 times for you. About walls tumbling down. And what sort of week? You were having a cumbersome week, weren't you? If I remember rightly, your week was quite cumbersome this week. It was like kind of stumbling and dragging its ass. Do you know what I mean? And I feel maybe you've not just been cumbersome and stumbling all week. I feel you have actually fallen there, my lovelies. But all is not lost, because obviously when the Tower card kicks in and everything comes crashing down, you've then got the option to rebuild it. So let's see how you're planning on doing that, shall we? Because that could make all the difference, my darlings. This is sometimes as well karma kicking you up the arse because you've just not learned what you need to learn. So let's see. Sorry, Leo, not the greatest start to the weekend. Let's see. That one? No? Okay. What else have we got for our Leo, please, for the weekend? Oh, when's the weekend in? What are we on now? Friday, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Weekend in the 5th of the 5th. Oh, it's bank holiday weekend as well, isn't it? Oh, it is in England. I don't know if it is anywhere else. Nice long weekend. Oh, does that mean no school Monday? Better check. Is my son going to school on Monday? Sure, let me know. Might trick him, see if I can get him to still get up and go to school. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, we're still cumbersome, Leo. You've slammed the brakes on as well. Something has all stopped for you. You're going to take a while to get out of this, aren't you? This is what's happening. You've been stumbling all week, dragging, you know, the week's been dragging its ass for you. Things have finally come crashing down, and I think you are just going to lay there in the rubble for a while. I don't think you're going to... I think this weekend is going to be a stop the world and get off weekend for you, my darlings. I'm sorry to say. Okay, I've got it. There's been some lies, deceptions, and trickery. Someone not telling you the truth, possible theft. Someone has stolen something from you somehow. Now, whether they've physically stolen something or whether they've emotionally stolen something. This is a heavy week for you, Leo. I'm really, really sorry. It really, really is a heavy week. Let's see what else I've got for you. And I'm afraid the weekend is not looking much better, my darlings. But sometimes lessons take a while to learn. And the thing is, what we have to remember is that if we don't have shit, how are we going to realise when the times are good? Whoa. Yeah, like I said. All right. Got it. Oh, and that one. Like I said, this is go to bed card, basically. This is rest, rejuvenation. This is, as you can see, like he's laying in bed and he will be getting up again. His hands by still, yeah, you know, not totally given up. He's still thinking about fighting, but everything's just come down on us and we are done. And also bear in mind, this is like the 3 of Swords in this picture, even though it's the 4 of Swords because there's 4 swords, obviously. But this heartache, this emotional devastation, which I can clearly see from everything that's gone on. And you've stumbled through the week, I feel, trying to ignore this energy. And it's caught up with you, my darlings. It has totally caught up with you. And we've had to hit the sack. But look, we've got some new balance in here. This is balancing, this is juggling, this is trying to get things back into motion. You know, trying to get things organised again. So by the end of the weekend, you will start regaining your balance again. Your balance is coming back. Give yourselves the weekend off, Leo. That's what I'd do. Give yourselves the weekend off. Go to bed. Chill out. Just stop the world and get off. And just lay there. Have a break. Let your mind wander. Not to the point of destruction, but let it wander. Let it just run over the events that have happened and things like that. And I think if you do that, you will find the spot where you can grab at it, work it out, and then try and rebalance things. All right, my darlings. Sorry, it's not a very great week. It's been a shit week for you, to be fair, Leo. Shit week. But it will pass. Everything does. Everything passes eventually. Okay, Virgo. One more shuffle, darlings. Oh, is that in my eye? Okay, Virgo, let's see what we've got for you. So keep an eye on the time because I've got an emergency reading to do and I've got to leg it across town for it. Right, okay. What have we got for our Virgos? Okay, what's been going on? What have we got here? Is there some sort of legality that's keeping you awake at the moment? Something to do with paperwork, court, something along them lines? Got you feeling anxious, got you up at night? Probably giving you nightmares, something that is really concerning you. It could be some sort of, like, kind of, like if you, some sort of, I feel it's, for some of you, it's some sort of welfare issue. It's, you know, where you have to like fill in forms to claim money for like benefits and things like that. For some of you, I feel it's something to do with that, them sort of things. And it's up in the air, or you've appealed something and it's sort of still in the processes of going through. It's too many. It's still in the process. What the fuck is going on with my eye? It's still in the process of going through, and it's and I can get why it's making you feel. Ooh, I can see that. I can clearly see why it's making you feel like that, my darlings. Thank you, Barley, for your input. Did you hear that? You finished talking? No. Well, what one? Go on. But fear not. We were. Hello, darling. You saying hello? Yeah. Hi. Hi. Okay. Hello. Look, I'm doing the readings. Yeah, let me do the readings. Good boy. Good boy. Go lay down. Celebrations by the end of the weekend, though. So whatever this is that is keeping you up, get out there and party. Take your mind off of it. Get out there. Spend some time with some friends. Spend some time with family. Let your hair down. Try and I think if you go out and do this, you're relaxing. Have a few drinks. You know, you'll start to relax a bit more. And once you've relaxed a bit more, you're more likely to get a better night's sleep and stop worrying about that for a little while, my darlings. I've just told Leo to take the weekend off, and I feel it wouldn't hurt you, Virgo, to do the same. Yeah, definitely go out, spend time with family, spend time with those you feel close with, those that you consider family, even if they're just like friends. Get out and do that, okay? And this shit can wait another day. It can wait for another day. Take the weekend off, go out, party, celebrate, do what you want to do, have a few drinks. Snog someone. Oh, if you're in America, snog is, or another, well, Australians know what snog is. But if you're in America, you may not know snogging is French kissing. Yeah, let's get one more for you, Virgo. One more for Virgo. Come on, one more. Oh, I'd like one more. Thank you. And how hard was it? Interesting. Okay, sword cards, they can also deal with legalities and things like that. So go out, party, okay, And the news you're expecting to come in with regards to whatever this legal situation is that's got you keeping up at night, with the Queen of Swords, I feel is going to be really positive, because the Queen of Swords is someone who knows her mind. She has no trouble speaking with clarity and with honesty. Okay, she understands herself mentally really, really well, and she's quite direct. She's not nasty that way. She's a bit of a bitch this way. Not nasty, but she is very, very direct and very, very honest. So basically, this is driving you nuts, all right? Go out, party, have a good time, spend time with family, friends, all of those people that bring you joy and make you happy, whose company you love. And you will discover that the news that comes in and everything is actually fair, just, honest. It's not going to be as bad as you think. So weekend ends quite well for you, my darlings. But definitely go out and do this. Definitely go out and do this. Right, I will stop at Virgo now. That is your weekend, darlings, ending the 5th of May 2019. And I will do everyone else's signs later. If you are new and you've enjoyed what you've seen, even though I'm a little manic as always, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification that's down there somewhere. Personal readings, etc. You can find details about on the About section of our channel. And there's also email addresses, Facebook groups and things like that. We've done a live on Facebook. I've done a live on Facebook last weekend, I think. So if you join our Facebook group, which is Cardelian Moon, you will sometimes see me pop on there and do live readings. And if you're there and you request a card or two, the chances are you'll get one and you'll have a free mini reading. All right, my darlings? So get on Facebook too. Come find us there and join us for some of the lives, because I tend to go live on there more than here. Okay, I will see you on Monday or Tuesday, depending if there's school or not, for your week head readings. All right, until then, you have a great weekend. Leo, please just take the weekend off. I do feel for you. Take the weekend off. Virgo, get out and party, and everyone else, you know what you're doing. All right, my darlings, I'll speak to you later. Lots of love. Bye.